The Amitabha Sutra, as discoursed by the Buddha. We take refuge in the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the Lotus Pond Great Assembly. We take refuge in the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the Lotus Pond Great Assembly. We take refuge in the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the Lotus Pond Great Assembly. Thus have I heard. Once the Buddha was staying at Jetavana, Anathapindika's park in the kingdom of Shravasti, with a great sangha of bhikshus, 1,250 in all. All were great arhats who the multitudes knew and recognized, such as the elders Shariputra, Maha Udgalayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatyayana, Mahakaustila, Revata, Sudipantaka, Nanda, Ananda, Rahula, Gavampati, Pindula Bharadvaja, Kalodayin, Mahakapina, Vakula, Aniruddha, and other great disciples like these. Also the Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Dharma Prince Manjushri, Ajita Bodhisattva, Gandhahastin Bodhisattva, Nityodyukta Bodhisattva, and other great bodhisattvas like these, as well as Sakra Devanam Indra, and immeasurable other heavenly beings, were all in the great assembly. At the time, the Buddha told the elder Shariputra, west of here, passing beyond hundreds of thousands of millions of Buddha's lands, there is a world called ultimate bliss. In that land there is a Buddha named Amitabha, who has now manifested there to teach the Dharma. Shariputra, why is that land called ultimate bliss? The sentient beings in that land are without any kind of suffering, and only enjoy various kinds of happiness. Therefore, it is called ultimate bliss. Furthermore, Shariputra, completely circling the land of ultimate bliss are 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, which are all made of the 4 treasures. For this reason, that land is called ultimate bliss. Furthermore, Shariputra, in the land of ultimate bliss, there are ponds of 7 treasures that are filled with the water of 8 virtues, and the ground on the bottom of the ponds is covered solely by gold sand. On the 4 sides, there are stairways composed of gold, silver, lapis lazuli, and crystal. Above, there are towered pavilions that have gold, silver, lapis lazuli, crystal, nacre, red pearls, and carnelian magnificently adorning them. In the ponds there are lotus flowers as large as carriage wheels that are blue-colored with a blue sheen, yellow-colored with a yellow sheen, red-colored with a red sheen, and white-colored with a white sheen. They are fine, wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of ultimate bliss is complete with virtues and adornments like these. Furthermore, Shariputra, in that Buddha land, heavenly music constantly plays, and the ground is made of gold. Throughout the 6 periods of day and night, heavenly Mandarava flowers rain down. Early in the morning, the sentient beings in that land always fill the hem of their robes with many wondrous flowers, and make offerings to the hundreds of thousands of millions of Buddhas in the other directions, and return by mealtime to eat their food and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of ultimate bliss, is complete with virtues and adornments like these. Moreover, Shariputra, in that land there are always various kinds of rare multicolored birds, such as snow cranes, peacocks, parrots, saris, kalavinkas, and birds that are conjoined. Throughout the 6 periods of day and night, all of these birds sing in harmony and with elegant sound. These sounds proclaim the 5 faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, the Noble Eightfold Path, and other teachings like these. After hearing these sounds, All the sentient beings in that land are fully mindful of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Shariputra, you should not say that these birds are actually born because of the karmic effects of past offenses. Why is this? Because that Buddha land is without the 3 lower realms. Shariputra, that Buddha land does not even have the names of the 3 lower realms, so how could they exist? All of these birds are transformationally produced through Amitabha Buddha's intention to cause the sounds of the Dharma to be widely circulated. Shariputra, when gentle breezes blow in that Buddha land, all of the rows of jeweled trees and jeweled nets let out a subtle, wondrous sound, similar to hundreds of thousands of types of music playing simultaneously. Those who hear the sounds will spontaneously give rise to a mind that is mindful of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Shariputra, that Buddha land is complete with virtues and adornments like these. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is that Buddha named Amitabha? Shariputra, that Buddha's brilliant radiance is immeasurable and illuminates the lands of the 10 directions without any obstruction. Therefore, he is named Amitabha. Furthermore, Shariputra, the lifespan of that Buddha and his people lasts for immeasurable, infinite asamkhya kalpas. Therefore, he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, it has been 10 kalpas since Amitabha Buddha attained Buddhahood. Furthermore, Shariputra, that Buddha has immeasurable, infinite Shravaka disciples who are all arhats and whose numbers cannot be known by calculation. All of the bodhisattvas are also like this. Shariputra, that Buddha land is complete with virtues and adornments like these. Furthermore, Shariputra, the sentient beings who are born in the land of ultimate bliss are all Avaivatikas, and among them there are many who will become Buddhas in 1 more rebirth. Their numbers are extremely vast and cannot be known by calculation. One could only speak of them in terms of immeasurable, infinite asamkhyas. Shariputra, sentient beings who hear this should set forth a vow to be reborn in that land. Why is this? Because they will be able to meet with all of the utmost virtuous people like these in a single place. Shariputra, it is not possible to obtain rebirth in that land with few wholesome roots and meritorious causes and conditions. Shariputra, if good men and women hear Amitabha Buddha mentioned and hold firmly to his name for 1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 days, wholeheartedly without distraction, then when these people are near the end of life, Amitabha Buddha will appear in front of them with a host of sages. In their final moments, if the minds of these people are not distorted, then they will be reborn in Amitabha's land of ultimate bliss. Shariputra, I recognize these benefits. Therefore, I proclaim these words. If there are sentient beings who hear this spoken, they should set forth a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, similar to me now, there are also those in the eastern region who praise the inconceivable virtues of Amitabha Buddha, such as Aksobhya Buddha, Sumeru Emblem Buddha, Great Sumeru Buddha, Sumeru Light Buddha, Wondrous Voice Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected sutra. Shariputra, in the southern region, there is Sun, Moon, Beacon Buddha, Renowned Light Buddha, Great Blazing Shoulders Buddha, Sumeru Beacon Buddha, Immeasurable Diligence Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra. Shariputra, in the Western region, there is Immeasurable Life Buddha, Immeasurable Emblem Buddha, Immeasurable Banner Buddha, Great Light Buddha, Great Brilliance Buddha, Treasure Emblem Buddha, Pure Light Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra. Shariputra, in the northern region, there is Blazing Shoulders Buddha, Most Excellent Voice Buddha, Unstoppable Buddha, Sunbirth Buddha, Net Brilliance Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra. Shariputra, in the lower region, there is Lion Buddha, Renowned Buddha, Acclaimed Light Buddha, Dharma Buddha, Dharma Banner Buddha, Upholding the Dharma Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra. Shariputra, in the upper region, there is Brahma Voice Buddha, Constellation King Buddha, Foremost Fragrance Buddha, Fragrance and Light Buddha, Great Blazing Shoulders Buddha, Multicolored Jeweled Flower Adornment Body Buddha, King of the Sala Tree Buddha, Jeweled Flower Virtue Buddha, Discerning All Meanings Buddha, Sumeru-like Buddha, and other Buddhas like these, who are as numerous as grains of sand in the Ganges River. From their own lands, they each extend their characteristic long, broad tongues, covering everywhere in the 3,000-fold world systems, and speak these sincere and true words. Sentient beings, you should believe in the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is it called the praising the inconceivable virtues which all Buddhas have protected Sutra? Shariputra, if there are those good men and women who hear this sutra and receive and retain it, and hear the name of all the Buddhas, then all of these good men and women are protected and kept in mind by all Buddhas. All of them will attain non-regression from Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. For this reason, Shariputra, all of you should believe and receive my words, and those of all Buddhas. Shariputra, if there are those who have already put forth a vow, or who are presently setting forth a vow, or who will set forth a vow wanting to be reborn in the land of Amitabha Buddha, then all of these people will attain non-regression from Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, whether they are already born, presently being born, or will be born in that land. For this reason, Shariputra, If there are those good men and women who believe, they should set forth a vow to be reborn in that land. Shariputra, just as I now praise the inconceivable virtues of all Buddhas, those Buddhas also commend my inconceivable virtues, proclaiming these words. Shakyamuni Buddha is able to accomplish extremely difficult and rare feats. In the Saha land, amid the evil period of 5 degenerations, Kalpa degeneration, view degeneration, affliction degeneration, sentient being degeneration, and lifespan degeneration, he is able to attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. For the sake of all sentient beings, he teaches this Dharma that this world finds hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know, I have practiced these difficult feats during the evil period of 5 degenerations, attaining Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, and have taught this Dharma that the world finds hard to believe. This is extremely difficult. After the Buddha spoke this sutra, Shariputra and all of the bhikshus and heavenly beings, humans and asuras of all the worldly realms, heard what the Buddha said, rejoiced in it, and faithfully accepted it. They made obeisance and then departed. Thus ends the Amitabha Sutra as discoursed by the Buddha. Dedication of Merit. May I be reborn in the Western Pure Land, with lotus flowers of the 9 ranks as parents. When the flowers blossom, I shall see the Buddha and awaken to the truth of non-arising, with non-regressing bodhisattvas as companions.